real soon, trying to pattern this G. It's been OT nights, bit far from the den, trying to get big checks and the cash flow speed. A couple boys on the block, man, I've been lapping on locals and socials, man's looking all hot. Tell the youth to stay off the violence and mate, please don't worry about. I'm just keeping it real, man, you know my dough, trust me, big words to my pops. In the yard at the ends with the broski, man, you know me, I'm taking. Don't talk like you know my thing when you're around my. I send you to the shops. My bro just came uptown with the latest trends and a few odd cops. In a vintage whip, just gliding, stay sliding in a coupe drop top. Hey, baby girl, I got Tino Tetley. Wait, tell me why you never come check me. You tell me that I'm way too spendy. Wait, babes, I'm just too flexy. I got.
The crowd is assembled looking for a Bucks home victory. Here in Milwaukee, and we've got it for you right here on 2K Sports. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Well, for the Wizards, they come into tonight's game after the loss to the Clippers.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
Here's Ewing, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And if you give Luka just a sliver of daylight, this is what you get.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Okoro making the right decision that time to keep it and score it.
Booker outside. The 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Almost perfect in the game to start, 3 of 4.
Here's Doncic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Devin Booker. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Now, here's Ewing. And here's Booker from the arc. It's rebounded by Doncic. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Driving in, and Weber throws it down.
And you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Now, I asked Coach about what he has in store to try and slow down Devin Booker. Now, they laughed and told me they've lost sleep over how to defend him. And they mentioned how, with and without the ball, Devin can hurt you. So Booker will have their total focus on defense. And Devin will have our total focus as well. Devin?
Thanks, David. 2 on the clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Washington trailing. From the arc, buries it from 3-point range.
Timeout.
Booker's got 8.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Now, Doncic, he's got 6. Connects from 3-point range. He's got 9. And the Wizards with possession. They trail by 1. Booker outside. The screen from Ewing. From deep. No good from Booker. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
And just very little chance of that pass finding the target from that distance.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Carrington. Hasn't made one yet. Booker inside. And the dunk by Booker.
Tough to guard Devin Booker on a quick pick and roll with his size and speed. He can be very dangerous in these sets.
Right wing. Here's Serbiak. Off target from outside. The Wizards with the lead. The screen from Ewing. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. And finished off by O'Neal. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Booker looking around. The 19-footer is on the money. Booker's got 12.
And Booker just keeps taking him. He's a scoring machine.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to Serbiak. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
A nice shot by Booker.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
19. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
Here's Carrington. Hits it from three-point range. Carrington's got the lead up to 4 now for Washington. A three from Leonard. Bring it up for Kawhi Leonard from 3. Frank, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
And Booker just one of these guys who's calculating on the offensive end. He's trying to figure out what defenses are doing. He's always working hard to find shots, and he's going to influence the game with the way he can produce.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Booker outside. The screen from Ewing. From outside the arc. Bucket! Devin for 3.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
To the inside. Here's Okoro. Rebounded by the Wizards. Their next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Bucks trailed by 4. GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he is something else. Hey, thank you.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
And here's Leonard. Weber a screen. Back to Leonard. A floater. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Wizards leading by 7. And here's Booker from the arc. No good on that one.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Count the basket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Booker after the made shot from Dennis Schroeder. A 3-ball. Chris Webber comes up with a rebound. Leonard looking over the floor for 3. Rebounded by the Wizards.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Booker left side. Here's Aldama. The Wizards with another miss. And Weber's got the ball here for the Bucks. It's a 5-point game. Weber a screen. Over Ewing. Now here's Okoro. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Weber. Pass to Okoro. Here's the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Now just a 2-point Washington lead.
When he's shooting off the catch like this, these are signs of some remarkable improvement in Okoro's game.
And here's Booker from the arc. Drills it from outside. Booker's got 26.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Pass to Hayward. Back to Booker. There's 48 seconds left in the first half of the game. And stolen by Leonard. Here's Schroeder. Finished off the break. Schroeder's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you got to love Schroeder, just never afraid about taking it all the way up to the hole.
The screen from Ewing. From downtown. No good from Booker. Bucks trailed by 3. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Weber with it. Off with the layup. On the wing, Booker shoots the 3. No good that time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Wizards out front. They lead by 3. We've got more in store for you right after this. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Brent, I've always thought the stoic demeanor of Kawhi Leonard was very imposing for an opponent.
Well, there's just no rattling, right, Kevin? How many times have you seen Kawhi Leonard get outside of himself, react to a call, become emotional? Now, as a teammate, you have to have an understanding that he might not motivate you in that way, but certainly as an opponent, it's intimidating. I remember playing against John Stockton and Karl Malone much in the same way. Emotionless, relentless. That's sometimes intimidating for an opponent.
Now, here is Weber. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Well, when a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Here's Davis. The tray. Rebounded by the Bucks. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Pass to Weber. Done outside. It's stolen by Davis. Booker, right side. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Booker's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Wizards. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Bucks trailed by 6. Here's Doncic. O'Neal wide open. Sinks the three-pointer. O'Neal's got his second basket of the night.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Now here's Davis. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Kuzma. Stolen by Weber. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. Outside, O'Neal. Davis with some nice D.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Back to Booker from deep three-point territory.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
A kick out to O'Neal. Booker outside. Launches it. And the three ball is good. Booker's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Wizards.
Oh, man, been real fun watching Devin Booker tonight. One of the true elite scorers we have in the game.
Lets it fly. Doncic very comfortable down low.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
There's the pick. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. It's hauled in by Doncic.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Weber a screen. Here's Doncic. No good on that one. Great D that time from Davis. Washington leading now by 4. Back to Booker for the 3. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Pass to Weber. .114 left to play in the third. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. Weber pulls it in. And so it's Milwaukee now. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Hey, Kevin, thanks. The Wizards are trying to stay motivated through their rebuild. Kyle Kuzma says you have to change your approach a little bit. And it's like, what do you do with it? For me, it's about development every single day. Take care of your body, work hard, watch film, be studious, and find beauty in the struggle. Kevin?
And like you said, David, making it work every single day. Great approach. Back to Booker from past the arc. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Booker's got 40 points. Doncic outside. Now Okoro. 5 points in the game. No good with the wing jumper. On the wing, Booker. Booker brings the fans to their feet.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Guys, straight power there. Straight power. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so it's Milwaukee with it. They trail by 14. Here's Doncic. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Doncic has got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Milwaukee. Hayward from outside. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. So it's the Bucks now. Pulls up on the wing. Offensive rebound. Pass to Dunn. Now Leonard. There's the triple. It's hauled in by George.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Hayward looking around. Here's Bitadze. There's the 3. He can't hit that time.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And that one's good. Leonard.
And by the numbers, Kawhi is one of the most efficient three-point shooters ever.
Pass to Kispert. To the right side. Hayward outside. Just 4 to shoot. Overdone. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Bucks trail by 9. Here's Doncic. And he converts the layup.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
Now here's Booker. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. The Wizards with another miss. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Here's Okoro. Oh, good on the 3. Washington leading now by 7. And here's Booker from the arc. Weber pulls it in.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot, just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Drains the three-pointer.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Here's Doncic. And that one, good. And now just a 2-point Wizards lead.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And again, unable to change momentum here. Pass to Weber. Doncic with it. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Booker, right side. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Dunn. Here's Weber. And Weber throws it down.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Bucks.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
Showing no hesitation and in a huge moment. Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
And again, Washington no good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Now here's Leonard. Screen by Leonard. Doncic. Money!
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Booker outside. Over Doncic. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
It's tipped. Stolen by Okoro. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah.
I need the championship. Wait, we got a dream. Next to the team, yeah, we can handle it. Wait, soon as I go and I step in arenas, they call me the champ. They know what it is, know what I do, know who I am, who don't understand. Yeah, that's overdue. My trophy say that's overdue.